Alright, welcome race fans. We are here tonight with the SRA Somewhere Saloon Truck Series, where it's always 5 o'clock here. So, alright, well, hopefully everybody there at the Somewhere Saloon is tuning in here tonight, folks. That is the title sponsor here for the SRA Truck Series, Somewhere Saloon in Kansas City, Colorado. So shout out to all them. Hopefully they're tuning in tonight. They usually put it up on 254-inch screens at the bar for all the patrons to watch. So really cool. Really cool. Wow, a lot of blinkers out here tonight. I don't know. Hopefully we're not going to have a bad night here as far as a lot of issues in the server, because we have had them in the past. Hey Drea, how you doing? And Chemo? Well, don't be watching that and driving now. Come on. You know that's against the law there, brother. I wouldn't want something to happen to you, man. That would not be cool. Alright, looks like Marcus Richardson is the fastest in practice so far. So real quick here, let's run down through the points for you there, folks. We'll get that out of the way here. Coming into tonight, Bobby Zielinski is the points leader with 265 points. Jake Nichols in second, only 6 points behind him. Third place, Femi Olat, 257 points. Cody Miller in fourth with 251. Bobby Cheney with 237 in fifth place. Stephanie Lessentine, which I'm not really sure if Stephanie made it here tonight. I don't think she did. But anyhow, she is 229 points back in sixth. Or 229 points, excuse me, 36 points behind the leader. Robert Giannini in seventh place, 45 points behind the leader. Zoltan Herczeg in eighth, 53 points. Now he's tied with Tyler Ducharme coming into tonight. Both of them 53 points behind. Bryce Senesac in 10th, 56 points behind. Tyler Sifford in 11th, 60 points behind the leader. Tony Schoen in 12th, 71 points back. James Koulibaly in 13th, 80 points behind the leader. Nicholas Carresso, 14th, 83 points back, tied with Sean Williams, both of them 83 points back. Jared Darling, 84, also tied with Davis Richard, 16th and 17th, 84 points behind. Dwayne Culberson, 85 points behind in 18th. David Shutt, 86 points behind in 19th. And 87 points behind Will Klein in 20th. So that is your point standings coming into tonight, folks. Let's take a look here at the weather here tonight. 84-degree air temperature, excuse me, and 111-degree track temperature. Wow, it's going to be a hot, slick one. That's just the way they like it out here. Tire window, right around the 50-lap mark. They can make it usually about that far. That's kind of iffy if they can push it past that. Fuel window, 80 to 90 laps. That's probably halfway through where they can make it to the halfway mark, being it is a 150 lap race. Pit road speed 35 miles an hour. A grueling, let me say grueling, 35 miles an hour coming down pit road. So yeah, all right. We'll make sure, folks, that you do tune in a little bit later here tonight. They're going to be running the Racecore Xfinity Series and the ECR K&N Series. That'll be coming up here later on this evening. Also, late night tonight, 3-wide truck series. So tune in for that. All here on MaxSpeedTV. Pretty much your source of all sim racing right here. We cover everything. And Benjamin Nelson takes over the top spot there from Marcus Richardson. I still have not seen Bobby Zielinski, our points leader, come in. But anyhow, we're going to step away real quick here, folks. We'll be right back and with the national anthem, and we'll be right back after that.
we take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we are back. Qualifying times coming in, just a few here. Don't have a whole bunch of them, but so far, Ben Nelson is on the top of the leaderboard. Marcus second, Josh Robin third, Nicholas Cressel, and that's changing as we speak. Nicholas Cressel fourth, and Robert Giannini in fifth. That's your top five coming in right now. Well, that's good, Chemo. I'm glad you're riding, not driving. That kind of sets my mind a little at ease. I'll tell you, if my cell phone rings or anything while I'm driving, I do not answer it because it's, you know, with the way people drive today, they drive kind of crazy. It's not that it's not you that you don't trust, it's the other people. So, but I'm glad to hear that. Well, we're getting more and more qualifiers. 17 of them have turned in time. All the way back to Bryce Senesac there in 17th. Your truck, oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. Let's see. Josh Robbins driving that truck. He's not on the track at the moment here, but let's get down there. That is the sponsored truck right there, folks. The Somewhere Saloon truck driven by Josh Robin in tonight's. That is the sponsor truck. He drives that every single week here. And just remember, it's always 5 o'clock here. There you go. All right. Thank you, Chemo. I kind of would have forgot about that. I'm sorry. My bad. Is Sean racing? Sean Williams? Yes, he is racing. Yep, he's in the race here tonight. There's a lot of people not taking qualifying times, so if that's any help, I don't know. Ariotti out there, a couple of the biggest tire savers, folks. Ariotti and Marcus Richardson. couple of the biggest tire savers. Another one that's pretty decent at saving tires, David Shutt. He's another one to keep an eye on. Tyler Sifford, 11th in points coming into tonight. I'll throw the points up again here, folks, just so you can kind of check out the points. I'm not going to call them out, but you can look at the points here. That is the point standing coming into tonight. And I still have not seen Bobby Zielinski roll in yet. That doesn't mean that he won't at the last second like he usually does when they're gridding. But that is the point standing coming into tonight. Ooh, boy, Chris Brandt really, hey, Kyle Putz is back, yay! Yay! That's my old buddy Kyle Putz there. He'd been away, I think, doing some Pro Series stuff, but he's back. That's awesome. Ooh, Curtis Sawyer loose. Oh, almost looked like he had it saved there for a minute. Bobby Chaney. You know, I do not see Stephanie in here either. I don't know. You know, a lot of things going on. I don't know why some of these guys are not in, or ladies, people are not in yet, or whether they're not racing tonight. That I do not know. It is open qualifying here, folks, just to let you know. They do this all but super speedways. All the racetracks, they have open qualifying except for super speedways where it is not open. It is closed. You only get to go out there by yourself. So and Mark Newland's back. All right. Haven't seen Mark in a while. That's cool. Actually, Mark sponsored this series a while back. It's been quite a while back. He sponsored this. It used to be the Mark Newland, SRA Mark Newland Truck Series. But good to see him back in here with racing it up with these guys. Femi Olat. Ooh, a little out of shape. Oh, Cheney just hit him. Ouch! Ben Nelson. Looks like he's about maybe done with his. Ethan Kurtz. We were just talking about one of the youngest drivers out there. Yeah, Ethan. Good driver, though. Guys sure do like him. He's a pretty cool young lad. Yep. Yeah, there's Mark Newland. Let's see what he can do. Mark Newland. He's back 17th for qualifying right now, but really hasn't had a chance to turn a good qualifying time yet. From 1st to 17th, about 4/10 of a second, which I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but folks, when you're out there on the track, a half a second is a lot. It really is a lot. I'm going to, real quick here, I'm going to get somebody down here to talk to just before the race goes live. I'm going to get old Mark Newland in here. Mark Newland, you got a copy? Mark Newland, do you have a copy? Alright, Mark's not answering, so I guess he must be away or something. Let's see if we can get somebody else up here maybe to talk to. How about our leader right now? Let's get him in here. Benjamin Nelson, you got a copy, real quick?
Yes, sir.
Ben, what's the secret to this track? I see you got the quickest qualifying time.
Patience out of turn 4.
Patience out of turn 4. What's different between 4 and 2?
The track is getting a lot more heat from the sun out of 4.
Okay, all right. All right, well, I just wanted to talk to you real quick and wish you the best of luck out there tonight because you're probably going to need it.
Thank you so much.
All right, buddy. All right, folks, that's going to wrap up qualifying. So we will get them down here in just a minute, get them lined up on the grid for you. And a lot of people didn't take qualifying time. We got a lot of non-qualifiers, so. Yeah, I'll check that out, Chemo, when we get ready to go here. I can't do it right now because he's probably not even on track. They're getting ready to go here in just a second. Let's see. Yeah, there he is. Yep, he's got the Somewhere Saloon on. There you go. Yep, he's got the Somewhere Saloon truck too. All right. Let's get everybody accounted for here. All right, Benjamin Nelson taking the pole with a 24.056. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. On the outside is going to be Marcus Richardson in the Walls Beard Co. starting grid here. He will start second. In third, whoops, sorry about that. In third will be Ariotti. Fourth, Josh Robin. Nicholas Kressel will start fifth. Bobby Cheney sixth. Robert Giannini in seventh. Femi Olat eighth. David Shutt ninth. And Curtis Sawyer, that is the 10th place. Kyle Putz will start 11th. Tyler Sifford 12th. Anthony DiMaggio will start 13th. Bryce Senesac 14th. Chris Bryant 15th. Mark Newland 16th. Ethan Kurtz 17th. James Coulibaly 18th. First one to not take a qualifying time, Tyler Ducharme will start 19th. Aaron Smith 20th. Cody Miller 21st. Tony Schoen 22nd. Sean Williams 23rd. Jared Darling 24th. Brad Bothwell 25th. Aaron Cummings 26th. All right, as I get everybody lined up here, let me see if I can find our pole sitter. All right, they're rolling out. Benjamin Nelson and the MS&Me last season sponsor here. Actually for the Gen 6 series, MS&Me. So they've been his sponsor. They've been doing a whale of a job for him. And I'll tell you what, they probably couldn't have picked a better guy right there to sponsor because he is a very, very tough competitor when it comes to racing. Very tough competitor. All right, 150 laps, folks. Lights are out. We're going green this time by, so get ready. Them seat belts down, tighten down good and tight. Pace car's in. Waiting, holding them back here all the way to the green flag.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green. We're off and going here for the SRA Somewhere Saloon Truck Series. Marcus got a great start on that outside. The line here is probably on the bottom, but coming up off the corner, Marcus does have about a half a truck lead on him. And Marcus will take over the lead and get the lead the very first lap of the race. Very cool, very cool. I know we're having a little bit of internet problems here tonight, folks. I know, but if for some reason something does happen, I may have to stop the stream and restart it. If that happens, I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. But I apologize ahead of time. We're really kind of out of my control. I hope that's not the case, so that it's going to keep happening now from now on. So David Shutt in 7th, picking up a couple of positions since the start of the race. Everybody getting pretty much single file right now. All the way back, I'm looking at, boy, everybody's single file. Yeah, everybody. Ben Nelson just right on, knocking on the door there of Marcus Richardson. Josh Robin, Bobby Chaney, the 4 of them going right around here together. A little bit of distance on Ariotti. Ari probably back there saving the little tires right now. Nicholas Kressel and David Shutt. Shutt goes to the inside of Nicholas. Hasn't got the position yet, but he is side by side with him. Oh, a little contact there. Wow, Kressel way up the hill. Gets it collected. Kyle Putz takes it to the bottom, and he'll be the next one to get around Nicholas Kressel. Nothing changed up front here. Ben Nelson still 2nd. Josh Robin 3rd. Josh taking a look there for a second. Josh a little looser coming off of turn 4, but manages to hang on to it. Ariotti even drifting back just a little further here. I think he is saving tires right now, so that is going to let David Shutt close the gap on Ari. And Ari may be in trouble here. David Shutt's taking right on his bumper there. He might be taking a look to get by Ari early on. You know, you don't want to wait too awful long with these tires the way they are. And if you're going to make a pass, especially at this track, very, very difficult. As you can tell, these guys are all single file back through, all the way back through the field. Anthony DiMaggio back in 16th. Let's see if Shutt, yep, David Shutt takes a look, and he does clear Ariotti. Now next up is going to be Kyle Putz. Ari just let him go. Ari, that's the way Ari does. He doesn't want to race him too awful much and burn up them tires early. Somebody wants to get by him, let him go, and you'll catch up to him. Ben Nelson still hanging on to Marcus Richardson. All the way back to Bobby Chaney in 4th. You can see just how hard these guys are pushing it. Josh Robin in the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series truck, painted truck, trying to hang right with them guys and doing an excellent job. Yes. Hey Becky, how you doing? Marcus Richardson with a lot of company up here. As you can tell, everybody's pretty much single file. I don't see any passing going on at the moment. Giannini hanging on to 10th place. He started 7th, but here goes a good race right here between him and Tyler Ducharme. Oh, a little wiggle there, and that's just what Tyler needed. Tyler gets by him and goes into 10th. Started 19th and has got himself all the way up to 10th, folks. Probably one of the biggest movers out there right now. Very good. So we are seeing a little bit of passing here and there. Femio Lat running in 8th, right where he started. Nicholas Cressel in the other somewhere saloon truck. Uh-oh, Marcus just blinked out right there. Wow. Hopefully he got that settled out. And these guys have pulled away quite a little bit from Josh Robin now. Yeah, putting a lot of distance on Josh Robin. That's about 4 or 5 car lengths up to Ben Nelson now. Bobby Chaney, David Shutt. And the pros in here that I can see right now, Marcus Richardson and Kyle Putz, a couple of the pros that are in this series. We usually see Bobby Zielinski, but Bobby did not make it here tonight, and he was our points leader coming into tonight too. He had a 6-point lead over Jake Nichols, and I don't see Jake here tonight either. So neither of them defending that points lead. So that's going to leave it up to Femio Lat. Now Femi's running back in 8th, and he has enough right now that he will pass up both of them and take over the points lead tonight, no matter what happens. Even if he finishes dead last, he'll take over the points lead from those two. They may have taken drop weeks, so I think they do have drop weeks in this series. And Kyle Putz gets around Ariotti. Femio Lat comes up on him. Holy smoke. Man, he come up on Ari with big guns going on right there. Ari taking a look. I don't think he's going to try to pass him, but David Shutt now looking to try to get around Josh Robin. That would put David into 4th, and he's going to get him. Josh is not going to fight with him too awful hard on that. Good pass. Bobby Chaney now in 3rd. Josh Robin's going backwards pretty quick here. He can't get down into the race groove, and that's what's hurting him right now. Kyle Putz gets by. Ariotti sticks his nose in there. He's going to try to get a run on Josh Robin as well. Josh closes that door up. He says, nope, enough guys have went by me. I think that's enough. He's going to stay down there and load, try to protect that position. Femi up underneath Ariotti, side by side. Good racing going on right there between all 4 of them. Josh Robin gets a tap by Ariotti. That sends Ari a little Femio Lat around Ari. Wow, Ari goes backwards. He had to check up a little. Yes. Kyle Putz now up to 5th after starting 11th. The guy I was keeping an eye on here, one of the biggest movers out here, Tyler Ducharme, just goes around Nicholas Caressel and goes into 9th after starting 19th. That's 10 positions he's gained, folks. The guy that's 4th in points, Cody Miller, trying to find him here. He is way back in 20th position right now. And pretty good potential for him to also pass up Jake Nichols and Bobby Zielinski. Probably will go into about 2nd or 3rd going into the points for next week. Well, it's been good racing so far. We've been caution free, 26 laps in the books here, folks. Very good racing. All right. Shut coming up on Bobby Cheney. And Kyle puts three of them pretty close together. Not too bad. Femio Lat, after he got around Josh Robin there, he really hasn't gained a whole lot of time on the track. But there's a good racing mountain up here between. Okay, Ariotti's going to get by. Looks like he's going to pass up Josh Robin. Yep, and Tyler Ducharme. So Tyler picks up another position on the track, going into 8th. Very good. Well, I think it's time for a little... Oh, we got a caution. Never mind. Trying to catch up to him here. That is Anthony DiMaggio going around. Let's go see what happened to Anthony. Not sure if it was a self-spin here or what. Yes, it was. He got all kinds out of shape coming out of turn 4. Tried to save it. He did a good job of locking it down, so it looks like it's going to be minimal damage on the nose of the truck. Yeah, just I mean, it was a pretty good hit, don't get me wrong, but minimal damage on it. It doesn't look all that bad. I think he'll be okay. So bringing out the first caution of the race here on lap 29, folks. Wow. All right, well, that should send everybody to pit road, and it does. Long 35 miles an hour down pit road, folks. Feels like it takes you forever to come down pit road. All right, James Coulibaly does his usual drive-through. And it looks like Marcus Richardson out first. Very good, very good, very good. All right, well, quickly here, we're going to try to get a word in with somebody. One we don't normally talk to under green flag or cautions here, but Marcus Richardson, do you have a copy?
Hello.
Marcus, what's going on out there, brother? Man, it looks like you're hooked up pretty good, but you got a lot of pressure from Ben Nelson right now.
I'm not as good as I'd like to be. I'm struggling a little bit. Ben's faster than me. I'm just holding him up.
Really? You think he's faster than you? Really?
I know he is.
Man.
I'm just doing what I can do to not let him get a run on me.
Well, very good. Well, you had a nice pit stop right there. That was definitely, well, the first one of the day has been excellent, but good racing out there. There is still a little bit of passing going on back there, so the guys are finding room to pass each other. But, well, what do you think? You think you'll be able to hold him up for another, what do you got, another 118 laps to go?
If I can stay in front of him for the first about 20 laps of a run before it starts getting loose, then I think I could be okay, but he goes to the middle of the corner better than me, and I just can't turn it like that to get it to work up off the corner if I do that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Once the track bottom gets hot, then it'll be tough for him to get by me on the bottom if he gets under me, so we'll see.
Well, I asked Ben there just before the race started. I asked him what he felt the secret of this track was, and he said take it easy off of 4. And I asked him, what is so different between 4 and 2? Because this is a pretty symmetrical track. And he said it's because of the rubber being laid down and the track getting hotter. Is that true?
That and the angle is different off the corner. It turns really sharp off of 4. It doesn't do it as bad off of 2. And that makes you have to have more wheel in it, and it snaps around. Okay.
All right. Well, good luck, Marcus, and hopefully we can see you in victory lane.
Yep, thanks.
All right. All right, looks like Marcus is going to start on the outside here. And it looks like Anthony DiMaggio may have taken his car behind the wall already. All right. Oh, that's a shame. I hate to see people leaving early like that. Ben Nelson on the inside. Now with Marcus getting the jump here, he actually beat Ben Nelson on the start of the race there. Had such a good, strong start. But we'll see here how everything goes. Bobby Chaney, David Shutt in the second row. We'll be restarting on lap 34. Pace cars in. Marcus Richardson waiting on that green flag. Not something where you want to get right into the throttle. They're coming out of the turn. And there he goes. Green is out. Good start there by Marcus Richardson. Ben Nelson falls right in second. Now the battle here between David Shutt and Bobby Chaney. Also Kyle Putz and Femi Olat right behind them. Chaney going to have to duck in behind Kyle Putz. David Shutt, excuse me. Kyle Putz in third. Femi Olat sixth place. And Ariotti still hanging on to 7th. And there's Tyler Ducharme coming from 19th all the way up to 8th place. Josh Robin in the Somewhere Saloon truck. Also followed by another Somewhere Saloon truck. Right there, Nicholas Caressel. Both of them Somewhere Saloon trucks running right side by side. Or behind each other. Not side by side. All right, Ben Nelson again hanging on to Marcus Richardson's bumper and a little distance back to David Shutt. Well, anyhow, as I was going to do there before we got a caution, I was going to do a little crank it up here, folks. So let's crank it up. Hello there, 6 Speed. I don't know if you can hear me over the cranking up, but hello, 6 Speed. All right, we are back. Kyle Putz, Femi Olat, these guys battling it really hard. Femi now is actually keeping right up with Kyle Putz. Tyler Ducharme up to 7th. Really no change up here in the front right now. I'm going to go back in the field here a little ways and check on a few drivers. Cody Miller actually picking up 6 spots. They're up to 15th. Jared Darling, one I always like to keep an eye on, coming from 24th up to 16th. Curtis Sawyer not far behind him in 17th. Sean Williams in 18th in one of the Taylor Swift trucks. Tony Schoen in 19th. Aaron Smith, 20th. Battle here between Ethan Kurtz and James Coulibaly. Coulibaly will have to settle for 22nd. Chris Bryant, 23rd. And Aaron Cummings way off the pace back here. Quite a ways behind the leader, about 13 seconds, about a half a lap behind the leader right now. But Marcus Richardson, it's been all him. He has led all the laps so far, folks. All but one. James Coulibaly led one. My bad. Well, folks, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video, and please do subscribe. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. And it looks like Kyle Putz looking to the inside of Bobby Cheney would be for 4th position. Cheney way up the hill trying to pinch Kyle down. Might have worked. Kyle was unable to complete that pass on Bobby Cheney. Bobby now keeps that door shut there on the bottom. Don't leave that bottom open for Kyle Putz to get in there. Ducharme now looking. And Femi Olat now looking to the inside of Kyle Putz. This is some good racing going on back here. There's nothing going on up in the front at the moment. Just Marcus and Ben just pulling away from the rest of the field. And Tyler may be trying to get around. Yeah, he's going to get around the outside of Femi and goes into 6th. Coming from 19th, on the move to the front. Ariotti, not sure if he's back here still saving tires or not, but in 8th. Josh Robin, the sponsor truck, one of them, back here in 9th. After starting 4th, he's back in 9th. And Robert Giannini, 10th place. We may have another battle here heating up here. It looked like somebody was trying to get around somebody. Femi Olat hanging on. Okay, I did see. It looked like Kyle Putz might have been trying to pass Bobby Cheney there for just a second. But I think they got that sorted out. Oh, almost contact there into Bobby Cheney. Matter of fact, there might have been some contact because Bobby got really loose right there too. Bobby's not going to just like pull over and let him go either. You can bet on it. Oh, there was a big one by Bobby. Ow. And he just lost a bunch of positions right there. He went from 4th to 7th real quick. Oh, that's a bummer. I hate it for you, Bobby. Just all he did was get loose. He got a little bit loose coming out of the corner, and that's all it takes for these guys to take advantage of that situation real quick. All right, as they get that settled out, I see a little bit of damage here on the left rear Bobby's truck now. I don't know. Let me get down here a little closer. Yeah, you can see a little damage. I think somebody got into him. That might have been where Femi or somebody might have got into him. I'm not sure. Maybe that was where Kyle Putz tapped him. But, yeah. I don't think that's really going to affect his speed any, but, you know, he did lose a few positions there. But he's, he is extremely loose coming out of the corners, too. So that truck's just not feeling it right now. That damage could be playing a factor in it. Shutt pulls away from Kyle Putz a long ways, but he is still about 1.1 seconds behind Ben Nelson and 1.3 behind the leader, Marcus Richardson. Not bad, though. He started 9th, running in 3rd. Pole setter still running very well here, Ben Nelson. Yeah, well, sorry, I had that on crank it up there at 6 speed. But thank you for joining us there, buddy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for everybody tuning in on Twitch. We are streaming up to Twitch too, so thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate that so much. And the race has been pretty good. We've had one caution here so far. One caution for 2 laps. We got 94 to go. Shutt, Kyle Putz, Femi Olat, Tyler Ducharme way up the hill that time, and that put Bobby Cheney back quite a bit. Ariotti, Josh Robin, and Robert Giannini, these two battling it up here pretty good. Josh has been running really well tonight. I see he's changed his lineup a little bit, kind of went to the high side a little more. I'm not sure if that's the best line of the track, but it seems to be working for him, and I guess that's all that really matters right now. Riding this race out. Tyler Sifford still running in 11th. He started 12th, picking up 1 position. Bryce Senesac in 12th. Jared Darling coming from 24th to 13th. Keep your eyes on him, folks. Cody Miller probably going to be taking over about 2nd in the points after tonight's race. Going to be pretty good. 2nd or 3rd, right around there. I don't know. Depends. Depends a lot on where Bobby Cheney finishes and Femi Olat. And right now, Femi's running in 5th. Because they're all pretty tight there in points. I showed you the points there earlier. Cody's 14 behind the leader. Bobby Cheney's 28 behind the leader. But Femi Olat's only 8 points behind the leader, so Femi's probably going to take over the points lead. Because Bobby Zielinski and Jake Nichols did not show up tonight. Aaron Cummings just now coming to pit road, looks like. And Marcus has pulled away a little bit from Ben Nelson. He thinks Ben Nelson's a little faster than he is. But like Marcus said there, when I talked to him, he said up until you get about 20 laps on the tires. Once he gets about 20 laps on the tires, he feels like he can pull away from Ben Nelson a little bit. And I think that's what we're seeing right now. Ben's back about a half a second. He's still got lots of room to go back to David Shutt, though. Shutt has been really marching up through the field, but it has kind of stalled out into 3rd right now. Kyle Putz, Femi Olat. This is still a good battle on the track here, right between these two. All right, David. Thanks for stopping by, David. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, Becky. That's pretty cool that you can kind of take care of that for me. I appreciate that. I can't watch chat every single second. Thank you. Femi's going to maybe try the outside. I don't know. He's got a pretty decent run there. On Kyle Putz, I don't know. That's not the normal line you want to take around here, but it seems to be working right now. They go side by side. And you know what? He's going to get Kyle. Wow, look at that, huh? Yeah, look at that. Femi just went into fourth, getting around Kyle Putz. Good battle. That was good battling. Tyler Ducharme now maybe trying to catch up. Yeah, nice pass there by Femi Lat. A couple more have taken him behind the wall. Brad Bothwell, Mark Newland, and Aaron Cummings all have taken their cars behind the wall. All right, Cody Miller could take over second tonight, running in 13th after starting 21st. Jared Darling is closing the gap on him a little here. Picked up 10 positions since the start of the race. I see a little bit of damage on that left front corner. Let's ride along here with him for just a second, and maybe we can see how much damage. Yeah, a little bit on that left front corner, just a little buckle. So he's been into somebody, possibly. He gets some good runs off the corner, though. He can stop on pit road, get that fixed up a little bit, and he'll be all right. He'll be all right. That's not going to bother Jared. He's focused right now on what he's got to do. Picking up 10 positions is pretty respectable here at Dover tonight. The Monster Mile, everybody knows it by that. Ben Nelson about a second behind the leader, Marcus Richardson, right now. Marcus setting sail. Definitely having a good run here tonight, Marcus Richardson is. He's led all but one lap. That makes lap 69 he's led. Ben Nelson, our pole sitter. David Shutt in third. Femi Lat fourth. After he got around Kyle Putz, has put a little bit of distance on him. Not much, about 0.6 of a second. Kyle coming from 11th up to fourth. Or fifth, excuse me. Tyler Ducharme now into sixth. The biggest mover out there, picking up 13 positions. Well, you're doing excellent, Becky. Thank you. Thank you. Ariotti, another big tire saver, still hanging on to 7th. And we're just about at the halfway mark already, folks. We've only had one caution here so far tonight on lap 29. Some guys, looks like Ethan Kurtz just coming off or heading to pit road. Got a little damage on his truck there, so he's been into the wall or something. Getting it slowed down to that 35 mile an hour, that dreaded speed. Josh Robin, he's coming to pit road as well. We are seeing some green flag pit stops here at the halfway mark. And they know they can make it the rest of the way on fuel and tires. It's just a matter of saving those tires. Some people want to do this on 3 pit stops. Some want to do it on 1. Some want to do it on 2. Everybody's got their own little strategies out here. Coming up on Chris Bryant here to put him a lap down. Marcus takes it to the bottom. Whoa, close call there. Chris Bryant almost losing it right in front of the leader. That could have been pretty bad. Would have taken the leader out. All right, Marcus clears him. Good deal. Ben Nelson will be coming up on him next. And Ben Nelson's coming to pit road, folks. There you go. You can see him slowing it down there, getting it down to that 35 miles an hour. Coming to pit road. Pitting, yeah. Well, let's see if Marcus comes to pit road next. Usually when you see one come to pit road, then another one comes in because they don't like to stay out there too awful long because they will just get eaten up by these guys with the new tires. But Marcus stays out. I know Marcus usually listens to the stream, and I don't know if he's watching his relative or not, or if he's got a different strategy. He may have a totally different strategy. Shutt will go into second now, but he is 3.3 seconds behind the leader. Femi Ladd in third. Kyle Putz fourth. They all got around. There you go. Ethan Kirk's passing these guys up with these new tires. Even though he's got a lot of damage on his truck, he's passing them up. Just passed up third place, Femi Ladd. Josh Robin getting by. He's got new tires now. Back in 20th. But don't forget, all these guys have got to stop. These guys just stopped a little early. Ben Nelson now 18th. One lap down. You can go a lap down here real easily because of that 35 mile an hour pit speed. Just horrible. It's going around Sean Williams. Sean back in 14th. And Marcus is coming to pit road. No, he's not coming in yet. Sorry. Thought I seen his speed slowing down there. My bad. Bobby Chaney still hanging on to 7th. Robert Giannini in 8th. Bryce Senesac up to 9th. Cody Miller 10th. Got a lot of folks that have come to pit road already, but Tyler Sifford's still hanging on to 11th. And so far, none of these folks have wanted to come to pit road, I guess. There goes Ben Nelson by, running in 15th. And he's running these guys down like crazy out here right now. Going to get by Cody Miller. Now Cody is running in 10th place. As long as Ben don't get out there and burn them tires up too awful quick trying to run these guys down. That's the whole thing you got to kind of watch. Femi Ladd from 8th to 3rd. David Shutt from 9th to 2nd. And he's losing a lot of time to Marcus, but the way these guys are, they've got a plan here to stop. They might even try to make it to lap 100. I mean, they were last on pit road on lap 30. So that's quite a few laps to be out here. That's 55 laps already on them older tires. Outputs 4th, Ariotti now in 5th. And so far, Marcus Richardson still has not made any attempt to come to pit road yet. Like I said, he might try to make it. If he can make it another 14 laps, then that last stint would be about 50 laps. And the tires should be pretty decent because they've already been out here, 57 laps on this set of tires. 55 to 57, somewhere along in there. He's taking a look, took a look there. Oh, Marcus is coming to pit road, folks. He is coming in. Long, dreadful 35 miles an hour down pit road. That give David Shutt the lead. David leads his first lap of the race. Marcus losing a lot of positions here, but everybody ahead of him is going to have to pit. All right, very good pit stop. Let's see what kind of a pit time he has here. His tires go on and off. All right, he's away. Nice pit stop, 14 seconds flat. Very good. Well, that gives Ariotti the lead after David Shutt led there, and he come to pit road. Now Ariotti's coming in. And there goes Ben Nelson by, getting his lap back. Ben Nelson passing up a lot of folks on pit road. But Robert Giannini is showed as the leader. Does lead a lap. He'll be coming in here soon. Cody Miller in second. Quite a ways back, about 4.2 seconds. Let's keep an eye on the leader, see when he's going to come into pit road here. Well, Ben Nelson now up to 5th place. He's got enough tires and fuel to make it to the end, but whether he's going to be able to hold off Marcus Richardson. Marcus is now 1 lap down, but he'll get his laps back once these front 4 come to pit road. John Williams in 3rd. He's coming in. Said, I've had enough. I can stop now and make it the rest of the race here. 58 laps. He gets it slowed down. That should put Ben Nelson now in 4th as he passes him. Cody Miller on pit road as well. Both of the Taylor Swift cars pitting at the same time. That's pretty amazing. Cody away, but Sean's still sitting there. There, he's finally away. All right, back up front. Giannini still in the lead. Jared Darling second. Ben Nelson now in 3rd. He's trying to run them guys down, and he's got about a 7.7 second lead over Marcus Richardson right now. Marcus quite a ways back. Marcus had an excellent pit stop. So waiting to see when Giannini is going to come to pit road. Not sure if it's Giannini or Giannini. You may hear me say it both ways. I apologize for that, but I'm just not really at 100% sure which way you say it. I know we haven't got a chance to get many interviews in tonight because we've only had 1 caution. David Shutt driving by, getting back on the lead lap. Josh Robin getting back on the lead lap, running in 6th. Kyle Putz passing up the leader. Giannini into the wall there a little bit, trying to give those guys room to get by. Femio Lat going to get back on the lead lap. Tyler Ducharme coming up on him next. He'll get back on the lead lap. And Giannini coming into pit road. No, he missed pit road. Oh, and he's out of shape there, but is he going to save it, not bring out the caution? Something's going on there. Oh, he's got something going on. Something happened to his car. I don't know if he had a graphical problem or might have had a black screen. I've heard of guys having that here lately. He's still got the lead by 2 seconds over Jared Darling. It looks like whatever the problem was, he's got it back going again. Jared Darling's bearing down on him now. But here comes Ben Nelson. Much newer tires, going to take over second from Jared Darling. Well, we'll be coming up on the last 2/3 of the race here in a couple more laps, folks. And Giannetti finally comes into pit road. That gives Ben Nelson the lead back. And Ben just led his first lap of the race. Imagine that, he just led the first lap. Wow. Well, all that racing that he's been doing out there, he stopped quite a bit sooner than Marcus Richardson did. Marcus is now about 3.6 seconds behind him. Waiting for Jared Darling will be the next one. I think he's the last one to come to pit road. He never even got to lead a lap. Ben passed him just before he was going to get a chance to lead a lap. Tell you what, Marcus Richardson is coming. He's down to 2 seconds behind Ben Nelson now. I don't know if Ben, I know he pitted quite a bit earlier. I mean, he's still, no matter what, if Marcus does get around him, you know, that's still going to be a pretty awesome day for Ben Nelson. He got out here and led some laps, got some bonus points. And even if he does finish just in the top 5, he's still going to have a great day here. I know you want to win, but, you know, but he's not even in the top 20 in points, Ben Nelson, which I'm kind of surprised. Kind of surprised at that. And Marcus does get around Jared Darling, goes back into second. And he's running about 5 seconds behind the leader, Ben Nelson. All right, back in the field here, Bobby Chaney in 11th. Got even a little more damage on that right front corner. Bryce Senesac 12th, Tyler Sifford 13th. James Coulibaly 14th. He got the lead a lap. Cody Miller, that is your top 15, folks. These guys, a couple of these guys a lap down there. Jared Darling getting passed up. So hanging on to third, though. He's kind of riding this out right now, I think, to see if there's going to be a caution. But this has the potential to stay green the rest of the way, I can tell you that. It does have that potential. All right, we got Shutt, Putz, and Femio Lat in a really good battle here. Those three have been around each other pretty much all night long here. This has been some good racing between them three. Femio Lat took a look there on Kyle Putz, but Kyle slammed that door shut real quick. Femi, I think, kind of feels like he might be being held up right now, but with these three all running the same line, what you got to do, there he goes. He's taking a look now to the inside of Kyle Putz. Kyle left that bottom open, and Femi's going to get that position from Kyle. Kyle ain't going to fight him too awful much. No sense in it. Tires are worn. There's no sense in battling them and eating them tires up more. Tyler Ducharme, still pedaling here, coming from 19th to 7th. Still probably the biggest mover out there. Well, they put Jared Darling now back to 7th. Josh Robin in 8th place. Ariotti 9th. Bobby Chaney 10th. Nicholas Kressel 11th. And the leader not far behind. Ben Nelson is not far behind him. And he's still got a 3.2 second lead over Marcus Richardson. Don't know if that's enough. They got 41 to go. Marcus has closed up a lot of time on him. The 09, they're battling with him. That is Bryce Senesac was trying to get his lap back, I do believe. Battling it up with the leader. He does take a look to the inside like he might have a little fresher tires. But just be careful there. Ben going to give him the bottom of the track and let him go. He gets back on the lead lap. That's the way you do it right there. Now Ben's just going to just drive right back around him on the bottom. Meanwhile, Marcus Richardson's closed that gap down to 2.5 seconds. So he's coming. And we know Marcus he seems to be a lot better on the long run. He said the first 20 laps on a tire run, Ben Nelson was definitely faster than him. But on the long run, Marcus has proven right now that he is faster. So by closing that gap down. Really no real battles going on. Ariotti, Bobby Cheney, no real battles going on right now. Just everybody's pretty much single file. Oh, Cody Miller. Oh, okay, Ethan Kurtz. Boy, Ethan. Oh, is he going to save it? Wow, good save by Ethan Kurtz. That would have brought out a caution. Wow, amazing save by Ethan Kurtz. Man, what a young driver. That was a heck of a save for a young driver like him. And I think he's going to bring it to pit road. No? Is he just riding around on the apron here? Oh, he's coming in. Okay, all right, man. Woo, that was close. Almost brought out a caution there, folks. All right, Ben Nelson going around Nicholas Kressel. Now, Nicholas was running in 11th. That'll put Nicholas a lap down. And he's bringing the 09 of Bryce Senesac with him, so that will put Bryce actually passing Nicholas. That was for position. Yes, Nicholas will go back to 12th. Sifford got Cody Miller closing up on him. I don't know if Tyler's going to be able to hold off Cody. Cody's pretty strong. And Cody can't close that gap on him. He is coming. That's a good battle mountain between those two.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we have a caution. Let me see if I can figure out where it is. James Coulibaly going around. Well, let's go back and take a look. Already seems to be okay here. The Cabello's Toyota looking good. I don't know if he had a little help there from Tyler Ducharme. No. Nope, Tyler got by. Oh, he tried to come down the hill and Sean Williams was there. That'll do it right there. And Coulibaly into the wall. Ow. Hard hit too. That's not going to be good. That's going to be a lot of damage on Coulibaly's machine there. So the Cabello's Toyota damaged, and he is going to be back in the field. Well, now this is going to change up a lot of things here and change up the outcome of this race possibly. Well, let's see how this goes here as they all come to pit road. Ben Nelson and Marcus Richards. Now, Marcus has been able to beat Ben off of pit road. Let's see if he can do it here today. This is going to be key right here between them two. Who gets off of pit road first? Like they're pretty evenly matched right now. Both out first, and Ben Nelson away first. Awesome. All right, let's see if we can get somebody up here to talk to. David Shutt, you got a copy.
Yeah, Rudy, what's going on?
Well, man, you're having a solid run here today. And that caution probably couldn't have come at a better time, could it?
I don't know. It's hard to tell what Batman was doing, if he was going flat out or if he was saving it all, because I was trying to save early in that run and I was kind of getting run overs. But
Really?
yeah, we'll get a fresh start here. Femi, I think, missed his box or overshot a bit, so hopefully we get a good restart. Looking to bring home a top 3.
Heck yeah. Well, what's the track feeling like right now, being there's a lot of rubber laid down on it?
Yeah, towards the end of that run, you could tell the rubber's pretty much all over the track, so it's a lot tighter. So it's kind of more extremes. It's really tight in the middle of the turn and really loose on the edge of the turn. So, yeah.
All right, brother. Well, stay focused, because, man, I'll tell you what, I can definitely see a top 3 out of this, and possibly better. You never know. You never know what might happen.
Yeah, never know. I just can't wreck here because trying to make the chase. Have some bad runs here, so got to make as many points up as I can.
All right, brother. Well, good luck.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, David Shutt. Let's see what he can do on this restart. Ben Nelson's going to be in front. Now, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to say. We've seen Marcus start on the high side, and when Marcus starts on the high side, he usually gets that pretty good jump. Now, if Ben Nelson follows suit with that, or if he's deciding to start on the inside, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to shake out, but Koulibaly going to stay out there to stay on the tail end of the lead lap, even though he's got damage. He's got enough fuel and everything to make it the rest of the way. So, all right. They're going to be doubling up, and yeah, he is going to start on the outside. Probably a good move, because we've seen Marcus do some pretty good things there on the bottom. So let's see how this is going to shake out. All right, going to be restarting on lap 121. All right, taking a look at the cautions here. This is caution number 2, folks. We got 31 to go. So, yeah. Whew. It's going to be 30 to go when they get the green flag. This is anybody's shooting match up here right now, because everybody up here is so strong. And now that they're all bunched up together, I hope we don't see a rash of cautions that these guys, because they get pretty racy when it comes down to the end of it. So here we go. Pace car's in. Ben Nelson in command of this start. All right, he gets going, and Shutt tries to go to the bottom. Oh, boy. He tries to go to the bottom and get a run on Marcus Richardson. Good run, but he's not going to do it. Richardson's going to hold him off and stay in second, but good effort. Tyler Ducharme gets around Femi Alat and into 5th, picking up 14 positions since the start of the race, folks. That's pretty impressive. I don't care who you are. Cheney, not as good a start as he wanted. I think he thought things were going to get a little ugly up there, but Marcus Richardson now closing in on Ben Nelson. And be curious to see how this is going to go here, folks. I don't know. Going to get pretty wild from here on out. Ben's got the new tires now. Marcus said he's good for about 20 laps, and then Marcus is a little faster on the long run. So let's see what happens here. Marcus is closing the gap a little bit on Ben. Shutt now in 3rd. A valiant effort by him for jumping that start there and trying to get by Marcus, but didn't quite have enough ponies under the hood to do it. Hey, Unsolved, how you doing? Man, it's been some great racing here tonight, folks. If you missed it, man, you got to go back and catch all the action here. Been really awesome. This battle could be heating up here. David Shutt, Kyle Putz, Femi Olat. You just kind of wonder who's saving their tires a little bit here for maybe a late race pass to try to take over a position. But Ben Nelson's loving life right now. Now, coming out of here tonight, Marcus Richardson does clinch the most laps led. He's got 85 laps led, but now whether he can get up here and win the race, lead the last lap of the race, and grab the win, that remains to be seen yet, folks. We'll see here coming up, because this is going to be a very good battle between those two. And the sad part of it is neither one of them are in the points. Neither one of them is in the top 20 in points. And they're out here doing this well. Man, this is amazing stuff. Marcus right on the tail of Ben Nelson. Kind of reversed roles here from what it's been pretty much most of the night, where Ben was right behind Marcus. But let's see if after they get about 20 laps on them tires, if Marcus, with a better long run, can get by Ben and take over the lead and win this. Ooh, a little bump there in the wall by Ben Nelson. Looking back on Marcus Richardson from Ben Nelson, you can see that's a good battle heating up. Everybody looking for the right line here to try to get that last bit of run out of their vehicles. David Shutt got Femi Olat. I don't want to leave this lead too awful much here, because this is going to be the deciding factor here if Marcus can get by Ben Nelson of who's going to win this race. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We appreciate that very, very much. Oh, wow. Femi Olat way out of shape there. He does save it, though. Trying to pay attention back there, but trying to watch this battle here for the win, because 20 to go, 19 to go, folks. Ben not blocking. He's just running his line. That's a line you got to take around here, but he's got to protect that bottom, because if Marcus can get a run on him, that's where he's going to go, stick his nose right in underneath Ben and try to get a run on him coming out of the corner. So if Ben can protect that position for 18 more laps, he might come out of it with the win. But if Marcus does get by him, still a very good effort by our pole sitter, Ben Nelson, leading some laps out here tonight. He's got 35 led right now. If he can win, that is your top 5 right as they're sitting. And there goes Marcus taking a look to the inside. Ben knows he's faster on the long run, but can Ben get the run off of the corner? He does. Holds Marcus off. Marcus had to try it, though. He's got to test the waters a little bit before you dive in. You got to just dip your little toe in there and see how cold it is. Coming up on lap traffic, Koulibaly with heavy damage on his truck gets out of the way. Lets the leaders go by. Marcus going to try the outside now. Not able to do it, but it might have got him a good run. Yes, it did. It got him a great run. He's got the nose underneath Ben Nelson. As they go side by side, Ben kind of pins Marcus down just a little bit. Marcus has got a lift. We've lost a lot of drivers out here tonight, but Curtis Sawyer, Ethan Kurtz finally joining Aaron Cummings, Mark Newland, Anthony DiMaggio, and Brad Bothwell. 6 drivers out of the race tonight. Not bad. We still got 20 of them out here on the track, 15 of them on the lead lap. Aaron Smith is the last one on the lead lap, and he is not that far ahead of the leaders, about 5 seconds ahead of the leaders. And this is really heating up now. Femi Olat got around David Shutt, goes into 3rd. Trying to stay focused on this battle up here for the win because we're coming to 13 to go this time by. Oh, a little loose there by Marcus Richardson. The back end looked a little slidey on me. Kind of almost went sideways on him. Much better exit there. He's got a great exit off of turn 2. Again, Kyle Putz got Tyler Ducharme creeping up on him, and David Shutt trying to get back around Femi Olat. I don't know if Ben can hold off Marcus Richardson. I'll tell you, this would be one for the record books if he can do it. If he can hold off Marcus Richardson, Marcus is the winningest driver in this series and in this league. Total wins. Marcus takes a look inside again. Ben able to hold him off at the moment. And Marcus still not able to get by him. But he's setting him up. I can see what's going about right now. Marcus is setting him up. He's trying all the different angles here. What's going to be the best angle of attack? Whether it's going to be high or low. High into the corner, low off. How's he going to do it? That remains to be seen, folks. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com for the full schedule here on MaxSpeedTV. We do broadcast pretty much every single night of the week. We're live here doing something, broadcasting some iRacing somewhere. So we got many races tonight, so 4 of them actually. You can go right from this one right to the next one and keep right on going. You can watch racing all night long here on MaxSpeedTV. All evening, I should say, not all night. We don't broadcast all night long. Shut in 4th. Ariotti way back, but it's going to be a 7th place after starting 3rd. I think Marcus right now is cooling his tires off a little bit. They're coming up on some lap traffic. How much is this lap traffic going to play into this? I don't know. Aaron Smith just ahead of him. And Aaron gets a heck out of the way. Sean Williams now the next one ahead of these leaders. These guys are pretty respectful, I gotta say, man. They get out of the way. They are not going to battle it up with the leaders. He gets out of the way. Ben Nelson drives to the bottom. Bad time to be coming up on lap traffic, but that's the way it is, folks. Marcus. What's he got left? Does he have anything left? Does he have anything for Ben Nelson to finish this up and bring home the win after leading the most laps here tonight, 85 total? Ben Nelson with 47 laps led right now. Lap traffic seems to be going really well right now for Ben Nelson and Marcus Richardson. Cody Miller gets out of the way. Cody back in 12th. Is this going to heat up? I don't know. Marcus, I think he's got something left yet. 5 to go, folks. 5 laps to go for Ben Nelson and Marcus Richardson with a heck of a lead here over Femi Olat. They got about 2.3 second lead. David Shutt, Kyle Putz. That's your top 5. Tyler Ducharme in 6th. Ariotti 7th, Bobby Chaney 8th, Bryce Senesac, solid run here tonight for him. Josh Robin, the sponsored truck, the Somewhere Saloon truck, back here in 10th place after starting 4th. Let's get back up here to this battle in the front. Coming to get 3 to go this time. Can Ben Nelson hold off for this win? What does Marcus have store? He's pulled everything out of the Marcus Richardson playbook tonight to try to get around Ben Nelson. I don't think he's got any plays left. He may have one left. We'll see. He gets a pretty good run there out of the corner. Ben is just so strong up there with the MS&Me Toyota. Marcus right on his tail, coming to get 2 to go this time by. 2 to go, folks. Marcus knows if he's going to make the pass, he's got to do it quick here. We may see a battle right. We may see a battle right to the checkered flag. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? That would be the best finish ever, right here, folks. You only catch these great finishes on MaxSpeedTV. These are amazing races. White flag in the air for Ben Nelson. One more lap to go for Ben Nelson to bring home the victory. And it looks like Marcus might have backed off a little bit there. Unless he was trying to get a run, I don't know. Let's see what he's got. Into 3, coming out of 4, and it's going to be Ben Nelson coming to get the checkered flag for the SRA Somewhere Saloon Truck Series. Ben Nelson winning here today. Congratulations. That was one heck of a battle, folks. I'm telling you what. That was an amazing finish. All right, we'll get down here in just a second to get these guys down here to talk to them, so give me a minute. All right, we caught up with Ben Nelson down here trackside. Ben, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you did it, brother. You brought home the win after starting on the pole. The secret was to kind of stay ahead of Marcus, it looked like. You had a great pit stop on that last pit stop. You had a different strategy. So tell me about your strategy out there, because you pitted quite a bit before Marcus did, and he was reeling you in there, and if that caution wouldn't have come out, he would have caught you.
Yeah, I knew that. Like, once I couldn't get by him the first, or actually it was the second run, I figured, yeah, I should probably get off strategy because it's so hard to pass that I knew that if I could stay in front of him with even, like, sort of worse tires, but not, like, terrible tires, I had a chance at, you know, catching caution, and I was lucky enough to catch one. So I knew that if I could stay in front of him with at least a decent shot, I could do it.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a fantastic finish right there. How much mirror driving were you doing at the end right there? Because Marcus was pulling all the plays out of his playbook to try to get by you, and it just seemed like nothing was working. So how much mirror driving were you doing?
Well, I wasn't going to block him, but I mean, I definitely was aware of where he was, and I was making sure that I was one step ahead. In my mind, at least. Whether it was one step ahead on the track or not, I guess the result will tell us, but I really tried my heart out, man.
I'll tell you what, you did a fantastic job. You didn't lead the most laps out here tonight. You led quite a few, though. I don't know, 40-some or something. But, man, I'll tell you what a fantastic finish. So this has got to really feel good. I know you're really not in the chase, though, are you?
No, I haven't been in enough races in this series.
Yeah, okay. But still, a great win. So, anybody you want to thank for this victory out here today, Ben? This was a great race for you.
Yeah, first and foremost, I'd love to thank my sponsor, MS and Me, for MS Awareness. They're just so good. My secondary sponsor, CMTA, the Shotgun Marie Tooth Association, they've hopped on board. I'm glad they're here. And I'd also like to thank my followers at the YouTube channel in there, too. They're all watching right now, and everybody that's supported me throughout the years to get me this far, and you guys for putting on such a great broadcast. I love this league. It's so much fun.
All right, we'll go celebrate that win, Ben, and we hope to see you next week. I'm not sure where you guys are at next week, but hopefully you can back up this, defend that win, okay?
Yeah, I'll most likely be here.
All right, brother. Well, good job. Congrats again.
Thank you.
All right, let's catch up with Marcus Richardson. You got a copy?
Yep.
Well, congratulations on second place, Marcus. You did come out of here with the most laps led tonight. But, man, tell me about them last few laps there. You just tried everything to get by Ben Nelson.
Well, after my interview earlier, I figured out what I was doing wrong, so I adjusted my driving style a little bit, and it helped. And I don't know. I feel like I was better towards the second half of the race. It just sometimes the strategy doesn't go your way.
Yeah, I really, to be honest with you, I really expected you to get off the pit road a little quicker than Ben, because you've had such excellent pit stops tonight. But he beat you off the pit road, and I knew then that it was going to be a lot tougher for you. But I really thought that there was a chance that, you know, you kept taking a look there every now and then. You tried a couple of different angles. Coming off the turn, different exits to get a run on him, but it just seemed like nothing really worked out that great for you.
Yeah, when I got that close, it was too tight. So
Yep.
I had to change my line, and then when I would change my line, it would just I would lose time because I had to go up the track so high. But I don't know. There's really nothing I could have done different there except pit
Right.
really early. But that if the caution didn't come out, it wasn't going to work. But it just
Right.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yep. All right. Well, great run out there tonight, Marcus. Way to battle all the way to the end, man. I'll tell you, you really kind of made Ben sweat it out there, I think. And I would have been sweating bullets. I know it was me, knowing that you were right behind me. Man, I'll tell you, that's pretty awesome, though. But congratulations on your second place. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Thanks, Benjamin, for the fundraising. Everybody at Richmond Raceway for sponsoring me in the Peak Series, and you for broadcasting it. And catch you later.
All right, Marcus. Thanks for talking with us.
Yep.
All right, we caught up with third place. Femi Olat, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, you marched up through the field there. A lot of battling with Kyle Putz and David Shutt, Tyler Ducharme. Tell me about the racing out there. Just how difficult was it for you to battle with them guys, knowing that you weren't really gaining on the leaders?
Well, first off, it's really impressive for me to finish third. I didn't know I could do that. I don't like racing at this track at all. So I was really surprised I was able to stay on the bottom so much against Putz and Shutt, and at times Tyler, because normally if you just run the outside here, you can hold off the guy on the inside. But I guess this race had something different where I could just get through the center and off the corner really well, no matter where I was, because I was even running the high side sometimes to get runs on them to get to their inside.
Right. All right. Well, we know when we were watching there, you know, a lot of the rubber got put down on the track. How much did that change the track? I mean, from the beginning to the end.
I didn't really feel too much of a big change. I think the biggest change would have been off the corners, because I realized I could put the power down a tiny bit earlier. If I wanted to, that would just have burned off my tires. But I did realize that, you know, we were getting off the corners better as the race went on. But I was struggling a little bit in the center the longer the race happened. So I'm not really sure what the major change was. All I know is that the outside line did come in throughout the race.
What makes this track so difficult, Femi? I mean, you know, I love this track too, but it's just so difficult. What makes it so hard to race on?
For me, it might be the concrete, or the fact that getting a run off the corner is more important than how you enter the corner, and I don't know how to enter the corner either. So it's like the whole corner for me is in shambles, especially because you got to diamond it, and sometimes I miss the center because I'm too tight, or I just turn the wheel too much. So tonight I really focused on not turning as much as I normally would, and just letting the car roll a bit more, give it a little more brake.
Very good. Well, were you glad to see that last caution come out, because it seemed to tighten the field up and gave you that one extra chance?
Yes and no, because the caution did give me a break, but I felt like I was gonna finish third with an outside chance to even catch Benjamin because of how early he pit. So yeah, it's kind of. I think I'm more mad that the caution came out than I would be happy.
Okay. All right, well, I can understand that. Yeah, well, that everybody was on it. Seemed like a lot of people run different pit strategies out there, especially that second half of the race. And but everything worked out good for you, Femi, and you finished third here tonight. So I mean, for you not liking the track, I think you're probably not too mad about the finish. I mean, you know, that was a pretty good finish for you for not liking the track so well.
Oh yeah, I'm really happy to finish there. Did not expect that. I probably finished. I expected, like, you know, finish in the top 10, but somewhere like 8th, 9th, something like that, and finished third, so can't complain.
Well, very good. Congratulations. And anybody you want to thank tonight for your third place finish?
Yeah, gotta thank Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zelensky for a lot of the help they give me over the years. Thanks to you for broadcasting. Thanks to everybody who came out to race. Thanks for Bobby for the awesome lead.
All right, brother. We'll go celebrate that third place, and we'll hope to see you back here next week and see what you can do next week.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, folks, let's run down through the final results here. All right, Ben Nelson coming home with the win. Marcus Richardson finishing second. Femio Lat third. David Shutt fourth. Kyle Putz fifth. And Tyler Ducharme sixth. Whoops. Sorry about that. Tyler Ducharme sixth. Ariotti finishes seventh. Bobby Cheney eighth. Bryce Senesac ninth. Josh Robin 10th. Robert Giannini in 11th. Cody Miller 12th. Tyler Sifford finishing 13th. Sean Williams 14th. Nicholas Carresso 15th. Aaron Smith 16th. Jared Darling 17th. Tony Showen 18th. James Koulibaly 19th. And Chris Bryant. That is your top 20. Ethan Kurtz 21st. Curtis Sawyer 22nd. Aaron Cummings 23rd. Mark Newland 24th. Aaron DiMaggio 25th. And rounding out the field, Brad Bothwell in 26th. So again, congratulations here to our winner. Man, what a fantastic race by these guys, man. This was really awesome. So they did an excellent job. Only 2 cautions here tonight. I mean, you can't really complain about that. That was pretty awesome. Two cautions for 8 laps, and we had 6 lead changes out there. Marcus Richardson led the most laps, so congratulations to them. But man, I'm telling you what a race. Anyhow, congratulations to Ben Nelson for SRA, the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series. Thanks for watching tonight, folks, and until next time, stay safe and have a good night.